Wait, what? PSN code generator? That sounds... I don't think there's such thing as a PSN code generator. I feel like that's a lie. Uh, Chandler Otwell. I think that's a lie. I think like the only one that I think I didn't read the full link, but like I started to read it, and I think the only people who can generate PSN codes are Sony. So if you need PSN codes, I would talk to Sony because I don't think literally any other person on the planet can help you with that. Um, that'd be my advice. All right. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I think. Whoops, not. What's what I'm looking for? I think like. Oops, there's still that weird like cyan thing on the edge. I don't know what that's about. I think that's like. I think the pixel art thing like reads. I think. Yeah, I think that still reads as pixel art. Like, I mean, I guess like one of the fun parts will just be like finding out how to line it up so that it reads well. Um, well, okay, actually no. What I'm looking at now is like that. I think the pixel art itself does read, but I guess it's important not just that the pixel art reads, but that it also still reads as like it's still clear as like what we're seeing here. So, I mean, what I'm thinking is that will be like fairly important. Like I kind of had a hunch about this, but I think that hunch is true. Is that I'll probably want it to be like, a fairly like singular object or whatever. Like I don't want it to take up like the entire screen because I think if the whole thing was like really noisy, it'd probably be a lot harder to tell that that the like the texture would kind of get lost. You wouldn't be able to you might not be able to make out like that these are supposed to be like monitors. It would just look like weird, busy, whatever. um my hunch was definitely correct about keeping mobile devices outside of the middle of the screen because like there's just no way to position around those. Like with just the TVs and the monitors, like it's much easier to like see what the heck is going on. Um, So yeah, I think the priority there is not just to like mix up the pattern as much, but instead to just keep everything legible. And like I guess I don't want like, maybe I should do like a little bit of scenery too. Maybe it should. All right, so if I do like a pixel image, and again, I'm only using this pixel art because not because I'm going to use this pixel art because I'm just trying to like get a sense of like what will work overall. And I'm thinking, hold on, let's see if we can find a like a pixely like backdrop because I'm just thinking like there should be something else. Like it shouldn't literally be just like something like this because that like because now I mean like this leaves too many monitors blank. I want to make sure there are enough monitors that like in the middle of the screen here like you can't really tell that like this is supposed to be like if you only saw the middle of the screen here like you wouldn't really know that this is supposed to be like a mobile device and this is supposed to be like a tablet and this like maybe you could still make out the monitors and stuff but like the monitors that really sell it are the ones that only have a little bit of stuff on them. And the monitors that so monitors that have either too much on them or like nothing on them, I don't like. So I basically just want to add in like some props, I guess, or something, like maybe like a ground plane and like so maybe it'll I like this approach. So it'll probably be like yeah. I think okay, I think it'll probably be like something pixely like this, right? It'll probably, and so I don't know if it's going to be like probably a character of some sort. It'll probably be like a pixely character of some sort and a pixely like setting or something. And then I know I'm like a nerd or whatever, but I think I think I'm going to use my original idea of on like half of the screen, I think the pixel grid is going to give way to like a monospace like binary or like something. Maybe I'll put in I don't know. Like I basically want to look like I don't want it to just look like the rendering of a game world. Hey, Don, did I say hi? I don't remember if I said hi, but hey, how's it going? Happy cheese. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking like maybe not like a full tree, but like a shrub or something. I really like shrubs. I have a fondness for shrubs, as you can tell. uh, uh, yeah, I basically yeah, right. So I don't want it to just look like a rendering of a game world. I want it to look like, peeling back the layers of like the game world so that I don't know. That's I guess how I plan on representing the development side, not just like games. Because like this, I don't know. Like if my panel was just about game streaming, not about game dev streaming, then like this would probably be like super great. But yeah, I wanted the I'm just thinking like kind of like the Matrix, kind of like how like when they do the thing about like how reality like kind of melts into like the ones and zeros, like again, I recognize that this is like, but now that we're like, what was the Matrix was probably like, what, like a decade old at this point? No, it's probably like more than a decade old, and I'm just a really old person. But yeah, it's not like a stunningly new concept or anything. It's just I think it's probably just the best way that I have to represent this. It's the best way I can think of. Who knows? Maybe by the time I get to that point, I'll have thought of a better way to represent some of this stuff. But yeah. So now I need good pixel. Now I need good pixel art is the thing. Yeah. Where am I gonna get? How am I going to come up with good pixel art? Is the thing. Sorry. 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 I guess I better get cracking on that. Because, yeah. Alright, yeah, I really gotta get cracking. 'Cause, I mean, I could make like a pixel version of like Adventurer. That might be easier than like literally trying to make one from scratch. Or it might turn out to be harder because like for all I know this like concept won't translate to pixels very well. I kind of liked the scale of this. Like I think like this is roughly the correct size of pixel compared to size of the like the size of pixels compared to the size of the monitors and stuff. All right, so yeah, so I should probably figure out like what I wanted to do here with like the layout, because like if I start working on this pixel art stuff and then I realize that I have to scrap it and change it, that's gonna be really disappointing because it's gonna take me a while to come up with the pixel art stuff. That, and I don't have like a suite for drawing pixel stuff, and there's gonna be some at least a few challenges along the road. Oh, wait a second. I think is there a way that no? Oh, bicubic? Wait, what is bicubic? Bicubic. I was just thinking, like, I was wondering if there's, I was thinking, like, oh, resampling. Oh, fantastic. Maybe? Yeah, I think this is what I was looking for. Basically, I was thinking, wouldn't it be great? Oh, yeah, wait. Here we go. Hold on. Let's try this real quick. Because, yeah, this is one thing that I hadn't really tried before is, oh wait, where'd my character, where'd that image go? I want it back. I want it back. Oh, there it is. Because like this is very sharp, right? Like very clean edges. Uh, but then when I blow it up, it gets really fuzzy. But I think there should be a way that that doesn't have to be the case. And I think it's like, right. So if I go image, resize, it's not best quality. By cube, it says by cubic would be used if I want best quality. So maybe it's like nearest neighbor or something. So like scale it up to like 400%. Whoa, wow, look at that. Look how long this operation takes. I'm really taxing paint.net with this one. So I think basically just what I wanted to do is like not be smart about it. I literally just want it to resize. Like I'm resizing it to a very clean. I did like 400%, right? So it should scale uniformly, and we're not like inventing any like demi pixels. Like all of the pixels, because the original image fit on a pixel grid, and so the new image will fit using the exact same palette on a pixel grid that just happens to be 4 times larger. Whoa! I did it for the entire image, not just for the not just for the layer. All right, so that would explain why I was taking so freaking long. But I think the good news is that it did ultimately work. So yeah, that looks very clean. And all it looks like that happened was that it zoomed in. But whereas this image is now 14,000 pixels by 8,000 pixels, whereas previously it was what, like well, I mean a quarter of that, I guess. I just hit undo. And yeah, it used to be 3,600 pixels across. All right, so layers. Let's try that again. Oh, interesting. All right, so yeah, you don't get those options here. So I guess in order to do this, I would have to put it in its own document or its own file, and then so then, for example, image resize, nearest neighbor, percentage. Hey, it's event time. Percentage. I don't know. Let's try 800%. Yeah, that was much quicker. All right. Whoops. I didn't mean to cut. I just meant to copy. So yeah. So for example, now, hey, look at that. It's like a much sharper, cleaner version. So actually, I guess it's actually more closer to like 1,600 times. So, whoops, I guess I didn't really have to undo that. Layer, so image, resize again by like 200%. Select all, copy. Keep canvas size. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, something like that, roughly, I guess. Yes, and that definitely looks better with like the sharper, cleaner lines. So, okay, that's probably slightly too big at this point. Maybe that's okay. It'll be a relatively narrow band of, yeah. Oh, well, that's the other thing. When I was thinking of like if I have first hand fitting within this like center region, then I was only going to use like 3 rows of these I wasn't going to actually go for the 4th row, so it'd actually be a lot smaller that I'd want to go. Huh. So maybe I should go with yeah, maybe I should go with the full 4 rows, and that would cover up, or that would take up. Then first hand wouldn't be on screen. It'd be yeah, more like this. Oops. More like that, which is fine probably. Worst queue. I mean, I would prefer to have this answered up front, I guess. Huh. This is probably fine. It's probably fine like this. Yeah. um, I am going to take a second to figure this out, or to think this through, because I really don't want to have to redo this later. So, measure twice, cut once, right? Uh, no, I probably do want to have it on, but I really can't think of like a clean way to fit everything, really. So maybe it's just yeah. I mean, like, there's no reason that I have to use these dimensions either. Like, if I wanted to instead, I could just have I could have it laid out completely differently. So like instead of having like any of this stuff going on, I could instead uh just like take an image this size, right? And then yeah, sure, something like that. Whoops. Just take an image this size, and then I could basically like uh I could like control deselect, so like alt function print screen doop doop, keep canvas size. So the layout could be like, yeah, right, so this could be whatever, and then and then I could basically just like cut out like this whole edge. Like you could extend like that instead, or and then sorry, 1 second. And then like all the text could just go hold on. So the nice thing about this is that it's I mean, it's less room for like the visuals themselves, really, because like whereas like because like yeah, so the I mean, it's silly, but the reason I came up with these dimensions, specifically with like this inner range, is that this inner range is how much these overall dimensions are the size of like roughly like what a show poster would be the size of, like, you know, something you would see like tacked to a wall, in like made of physical paper for like a poster for like a show, for example. And then this middle range is what would show up on social media. And so I wanted to make sure something like, you know, visually interesting would show up there. But like maybe this is good. And then, well, I mean, like not this like tattered edge and like horrible seams and everything. But maybe like if I went like that, then I could just have, then the text could be more like, wow, this, these images that I'm working on are very different sizes relative to each other. And so the the brush sizes are like all over the place. But yeah, it could be like first that's his first hand. And actually no, it'd probably be more like hey Jonas, how's it going? Welcome. So yeah, it'd be more like this paint program does not like it when I try and draw or try and handwrite. So like first hand, and then like blah blah blah, the importance of game dev live streaming, and then up here it'd be like this is where it definitely have to go. I mean, this one feels a little crunched, so I'd have to really make sure like well, yeah, I'd have to just be very careful with like the handwriting, because oh no, Monday, why you destroy phone Monday? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Jonas. That Monday's kind of a jerk, huh? Alright. that's delightful. Uh, is it so the reason I always go with zero license stuff, I don't know, can you guys hear that? Hold on, wait, I'll bring it on my main computer. Uh Actually, I'm gonna play it a few more times on this computer. All right. Yeah, the reason I go with zero license stuff is that like I have the stream archive, and like I don't know what I'm gonna do with my stream archive at this point. Like I well, it's on YouTube, right? So like in order to in order to in order to use a sound effect, it has to be like something that I can play ad nauseum on YouTube, or something that like, yeah, right, because it plays during the game, and then I stream during the game, and then I export it. So like, is it like is that okay? Is that okay if like the sound effect like shows up in those contexts? Because I mean, I think it's mostly that, but then like hypothetically, like I don't know, if I ever made like a if I ever like recut footage like from the like for other purposes, like I don't know, like promotional stuff, like I don't know. So yes, the reason I tend to go with zero license stuff is because I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. And like, I mean, I guess actually, you know, if I ever did want to reuse that stuff, it'd be easy enough to just like trim out the audio, I guess. Not for me. In theory, in theory, someone who knows how to edit audio could do that stuff. But uh, oh well, I guess at this point I've played the. Yeah, I guess at this point I've played the audio effect enough times that it better be usable in all of those contexts. But oh yeah, so specifically like for the sounds that like I'm playing this like, you know, of my own volition, like so like I can control when it's happening, and frankly, I like it, so I'm playing it a lot. But the yeah, the thing about the other noises is like the event noise and the new follower notification and the other little chirp that I was using. They I don't know when they're gonna come up. Like I technically do. Like I technically, it's all programmatic as to like, well, not the new follower. That one, like, you know, I just yeah. If I was like hypothetically in the middle of talking about something interesting that I wanted to like highlight or whatever, and like save that like audio out, it it would be that's where like that would definitely exceed the extent of like I couldn't even hope to like make it so that like I'm sure there are probably like people who could like, you know, if I'm talking and the noise happens like in the background, like they could probably like preserve my speech while still cutting out the audio, for example. But I hold on, I'm gonna add this to my my list of stuff. Yeah. And yeah. Ah, man. Like I like drawing. I've liked drawing for a while. And so the neat thing about that is that like when I like if I'm working on a game project and I need art for something, like I could do worse, right? Like I could do worse than like what I came up with for like side quest, for example. But like while I find audio interesting, I never spent as much time like with it as I did with like anything else. So like it is such a hole in like my my like independent development repertoire. Which is fun. I feel like I feel very empowered to make a lot of things, and then whenever it comes to the audio components of them, I just all of a sudden I just like melt. I just like all right, so I think this is probably gonna be fine. I think this is all gonna be just great. I mean, I still need to work on the I still need to do the writing, and I need to like actually make my own pixel art. But in terms of layouts, I think I'm comfortable working on those things because I think this is a viable solution. Yeah. So I'll plan on doing the 4 rows. Hey, event time. I'll plan on doing the four full rows. And so so this, yeah, I increased this like all told this this sprite was 16 times bigger than this version. Or this is the version that's 16 times bigger than the version that I originally downloaded. So let's do some quick math on like. Actually, I guess I could just count. I could just count how many pixels tall this is. Because it's about right. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Just thinking. All right. So this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. So yeah, about 24 by 24. Or 24 tall at least. All right. So I should probably just use like a pixely drawing program for this. I don't know. All right. Cripes. I just don't have experience working on pixel art stuff. I need to immerse myself in some pixel art for a little while. Wait, yeah. What is this from? I mean, it looks like it's from a Final Fantasy game, but like which one? Cecil and Kane from Final Fantasy II. Oh, it even says right here the sprites are 16 by 24. All right. So, why did I? Oh yeah. What? Like, sure. All right. So I'm gonna say sprite like 8-bit. I think it's 16-bit, right? 8-bit was 8-bit was like the original Nintendo, right? Oh, those are cute. Those are. Oh, I probably shouldn't be showing this stuff on stream. So I'm just gonna look at pixel art real quick. Don't mind me. I never know what I should and shouldn't show on stream. I mean, I think like basically, I think a lot of that stuff isn't really even like figured out yet per se. So like I think a lot of it is like, you know, people stream stuff and then oh, that's funny. I haven't played Terraria myself, but I've heard good things about it. All right. Okay, this is reassuring. So I'm looking at sprite art, and the thing that's reassuring to me is that, like, if you look at, like, some games that, like, we think of as, like, you know, important in video game history, like, they came at a time when, like, you really couldn't do much with graphics. So the good news is that if you look at a lot of these things really up close, they're really bad. They're, like, really unimpressive. So that makes me feel a little bit better. That the bar isn't set quite as high as it could be. Like I don't have to do something out of control fantastically great, I guess. Is what I'm trying to convince myself of at this point. Maybe. So hold on, I'm just gonna do one more search and then I'll get to work. I'm just looking at 16-bit sprites. Oh, there's that chiming noise. That's definitely not the reaction that I should be having to a sound that I'm using in my game. I don't get why the volume thing didn't work though. Like according to Pygame, I'm pretty sure this is how you set volume. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Oh, you guys can't see. You guys still can't see my screen. Sorry, 1 second. I will switch back to. Uh, hey, congratulations to Spamsack. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to level 2. All right. What was it? I just said I was gonna look something up. And I don't even remember what it was. Oh yeah. The how to make noises with Pygame, or how to change the volume of noises in Pygame. So what is it? It's like mixer, sound, set volume. Seems legit. Will affect. Yeah, it says it will affect future of any it'll affect any future playback of the sound. I'm setting the volume and then I'm playing the sound, which would have made me think that'd be legit. Weird. Whoa. I didn't think that was a link. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I'm using it correctly. Weird. Yeah, I think it means you got gloves. Your character now has little walking gloves now. So if you look closely, when you reach level 1, you got a walking stick, and now your adventurer has gloves too. So that is what level 2 means. So yeah, pixel art stuff. Pixel art stuff. Wow, I have so many windows open in Paint.net right now. Should probably like close all of them, but whatever. Alright, so pixel art of like some sort of like game character type character. Actually, I might want to before I do that, I might want to before I like nah, I'm like sure about enough of these things that I'm probably just gonna go ahead. The thing I was thinking, like maybe I should figure it out is that is that excuse me. Pardon. Yeah, the thing that I was talking about earlier with like the binary, like peeling away some of the pixels or whatever. Maybe I'll worry about that later. Because I mean, it might be that I end up with like a different approach altogether. Like I might do something else in order to sell the impression of or like, you know, convey that this is not just about games, this is about game development. So yeah, I won't worry about it for now. This is going to be the bigger challenge, or at least this is a big challenge that I do need to worry about. Alright, what's the pencil tool? P, probably. The hotkey for it. P. That's inconvenient. Oh yeah, I guess I should establish a palette for this, huh? Because pixel art, it doesn't tend to use like the full spectrum of color. It uses like very distinct subsets of color. So that's interesting. I don't want to use like a black outline necessarily, but like I also, wow, I have this many pixels to work with. That's a lot of pixels, it feels like. Huh. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to do the do like black line outlines for the character, but it might be easier to do it that way. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so it's a character, right? It'll probably be similar to the adventure, right? Because like I mean, that was the last time I tried to make up a character. That's how it came out. So I guess I can color pick the adventure for starters. So I don't know. Let's use the same scene tone. That's fine. Uh, yeah, and the adventure doesn't have dark outlines, which is good, I guess. Oops. Oh, I did not mean to edit that. I meant to color pick. The difficult part about having the pencil tool on the other side is now I use opposite fingers for the hotkeys for color picking versus drawing, and so that is gonna trip me up at some point. At many points actually. All right, like I'm trying to. Now, whenever I want to pick up a new color, I'm accidentally gonna switch to the paintbrush tool. Why is it so laggy? Is it just because I have so many windows open? I can close some of this stuff. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'll save this, I guess, just in case I. No, I don't really need to save this. Whatever, I'll do it anyways. It's not gonna hurt. Yeah, sure. Save that, and then I don't need like this stuff open anymore. I'll just make these. No, I can just get rid of these. I'll leave that one open just in case. Like if any of them, if I'm gonna go back to any of the ideas, it would be this one. And I don't think I will, but I'll leave that open just for whatever reason. Okay, that oops, this one can go away. Don't save. That one's fine. Oh yeah, this one I saved it so I can close it. And yeah, I'm not really thinking along these lines anymore either, so I can close that one too. Yeah, save. I don't care. Whatever. All right. So, all right, yeah. So, adventure character or like whatever type character we have now. I mean, I don't know. No, I shouldn't. Maybe I'll use something more akin to the Mystic. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna open the Mystic too. For no particular reason. Oops, that was the wrong folder. Alright, so yeah. Oh, well, so one thing that's nice is that because I'm not drawing character art for side quests, I can go like crazy with it. Like I can make this as detailed or whatever as I want. Oh, I could. Oh, instead of adding like some visual effect to like make it, yeah, you know what just occurred to me? Instead of like some visual effect to like sell the game dev aspect of it, I could make it pixel art of game dev, kind of, or something. Like I could make it pixel art of like a dev like at a computer or something. Like I don't know. Maybe that kind of like, well, yeah, so back before a while back I was talking about like turkeys and like ham legs and stuff like that. And that was because I was trying to think of like what physical object represents game development. But I was also thinking about it along the lines of like what could you find in a game? And like I didn't come up with anything. The closest I could think of was like a book or like a scroll or like a. Well, no, I mean, I guess for some reason, whenever I think of stuff, I always think of like the fantasy. But I guess it could go like the science fiction more. I mean, like, you know, computers show up in games in like science fiction type settings or in like realistic settings. So like, yeah, I guess I do go in the fantasy direction, and so I'm probably going to make the character look like more fantastic than anything. Than more fantastic than like, for example, realistic or modern or like futuristic or anything like that. But maybe I'll just put him at a computer. I might do that, and that might be how I sell the or how I convey the game dev component rather than. Oh, but would that look weird if there's like a pixelated version of a computer displayed on these monitors? I don't know. Again, I have options, so like if I can at least try those two visual effects, and if neither of them work, then worst case scenario, like I could use this, like, or like, you know, this sort of layout. Like I could use like pixely character, TVs, or like, you know, monitor type screen type stuff, and then yeah, this is like an okay plan whatever. Uh, hmm. I might actually use the. I might actually use like the flat edge of uh, the like lining everything up so that it hits like. Man. By the time I'm done with this, I'll try basically like everything at least several times. Uh, but yeah, first things first. What am I trying? No clue. Oh, color picker. I keep getting my fingers backwards because I'm so used to. Usually my ring finger is the brush key and my index finger is the color picker key, but now they're backwards now. What on earth am I trying? Alright, I gotta get serious about this. Whoops. No, not that. Nope, not that. Or actually, yeah. Oh, I can't really use the pencil tool to draw transparency. That's weird. Wait, what if I do the eraser tool, but then hard edges? Will that... No, it still doesn't do hard edges. It still does soft edges. What's the deal? What is the deal? I don't know how I'm supposed to delete this. I guess I'll just draw white as like the background and then go back and... Oh, no. I should be using the correct color purple as the background. Otherwise it'll look weird once I'm done. Or rather, it'll be easier to draw it correctly this way. These, I don't think are actually the purples that I want to use. I think the purple I wanted to use was actually much lighter than this color. But then I think, like, as I kept trying different things, it eventually got mutated over time. But I guess technically the color of the buttons is the correct purple, because I never actually changed the color of the buttons, so I think this is actually the correct purple. So, no, why do you smooch up the edges all weird? Whatever, select all. It's not like, it's not like I had a masterpiece drawn there. So, yeah, alright. There we go. So this is going to be the color of the background, probably. Yeah, I think that's correct. Oh, my colors thing. Actually, that's an okay place for it. I mean, it puts like the color wheel off screen, but I never actually really use the color wheel, or I rarely use the color wheel. So, yeah, the number values are actually the more important part. Why does it keep snapping? Oh, because okay, all right, I'll stop. Right, so color picking once again. No, not that tool. That tool. There we go. I keep doing it. I'm gonna mess up color picking so bad. Just constantly messing it up. Alright, doop-a-doop. Alright, so I might just whatever. Until I think of something better, I'll just reproduce like this Archer character probably. Whoops. Frick. I keep doing it. I click with my ring finger and I'm like, I can draw now, but no, I can't. What? Did I not even pick the right color that time? This is why you never bother to learn hotkeys. This is why you shouldn't use hotkeys, because you learn them too much and then it's hard to not use them. No, that's not a good reason, but doop-a-doop. I mean, I'm not actually trying to draw stuff yet. I'm basically just defining the color palette. Doop-a-doop. And like, there's no reason that I have to use the exact same color palette. I'm just not very creative, I guess. This is it. This is the final art. We're done. No. Nope. Alright. Oh, sorry. This is fun. This is a good time. If you can't do something well, you might as well at least embrace the fact that it sucks and it's going to suck. Right? Because at least then you can have fun with it. Alright, though I don't have the darker color of the bow. And then, yeah, I guess I don't like using black, and I don't like using white, so I'll just use like I tend to use like a dark gray tone for black when needed. Way too much fun. I'm having way too much fun with this. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, the feather. I guess if I end up having the same feather, then it doesn't look purple against this background anymore. Which I guess makes sense, because the background is way more purple. Oh, the shirt I'm wearing today is purple, but it's kind of like similar sort of way. It doesn't look very purple, relatively. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'll be right back. Yeah. So here's our abstract art of maybe an archer character or something. I don't know. And it doesn't have to be like an archer. It doesn't have to be like. I can have fun with this. I don't even. With my fingers, when I put my fingers on the keyboard, they don't even go to the right place. I should probably be using like an actual like pixel art program. All right, wait. Hold on. Real quick, we're gonna put these like on the edge here, just so that I don't have to worry about drawing over them and having to like go back to the other document to pick them again. Alright. There we go. Now I can be a little bit freer with how I draw, as long as I don't draw too far in that direction. Alright, so... Oh yeah, and of course, if I feel like erasing anything, I have to use the background color to do that. Oops, what? Oh, yep. Alright. And I do feel like erasing some stuff. Because, like... Yeah, maybe I'll start over. Now that I have the colors. And I think they looked pretty okay. Again, I can always change this stuff as needed. Doop-a-doop. Alright, so... Whoops. Alright, so... I don't know what the stature of this character will be exactly. But I can guess. It's looking great already. I can feel it. So, right, yeah, so then also, oops, nope. Right, actually, no, this color for the neck or something. I don't know. I don't know if pixel art characters have necks. I'll assume they do for now. Hey, if you haven't noticed, this guy's standing in the opposite direction. Oh wow, look, I have no room for legs anymore. The head and the torso ran way over budget, and now all of a sudden, so maybe that's why pixel art characters don't have necks, because it's just useless. It's just wasted vertical space. All right. So I mean, not like I need the feather. I don't know if the feather is actually even gonna read as like a feather, but like hypothetically, if it did, it would do so. Roughly like so, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so then there are eyes. Hold on. I don't know if it should literally be on the very I don't know why this is so much fun. I honestly don't. Yeah, alright, that's I guess fine. For now. Whoops. Not that many eyes. Whoops. Alright, so, torso. I guess the torso can only go like about like that far before before. Sorry, this guy is just so derpy. It's delightful to me right now. All right, so yeah, though I had drawn it before. Oh my gosh, I always wondered why pixel art was so popular, and I'm guessing it's because it's so much fun. It's so much fun, you guys. Oh man. Oh yeah, legs. I mean, I guess I could have the guy standing. I guess I could have this character standing still, right? The only reason I really needed to have the characters moving before is because that's how they animated in side quests, but I don't really need that anymore. um. So doop doop. Oh, I guess the feet kind of like melt together a little bit unless I were to separate them. I mean, I didn't really intend for the character to be looking like this per se, but I don't know, it just kind of turned out this way, and then no, I should do better than this. Like not just like these square leg whatevers. All right, no, yeah, I should be doing better than this. So all right, let's curb this a little bit. The weird thing is like, I mean, when everything's this oops, everything's so like on the scale, you have to be really careful about like what things are like if things are not like 1 pixel wide, then like in order to make them wider, you have to make them twice as wide. Because like if it starts at 1 pixel and you think wider, like you can only really go to 2 pixels. Like there's not an in between sort of a intermediary step there. I think it looks like this guy like doesn't so much have arms as like wings. So yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, if the arms aren't gonna be like that that thick, then like they kind of have to be they have to be like this is what I'm trying to say. It's not like I want to make the arms look like no, I assure you they definitely won't look like that, but oh, that is fun. I mean, I should accomplish something. But, man, wow. Okay, so I think the other thing that's tripping me up is that I keep using flat shading, and I think that kind of makes me want to draw this guy like that. So maybe I should just start like actually using like shading tones to like to try and like render something a little more 3D. So, for example, doop doop. Yeah. I'm not gonna say yeah, but we're at least going in the right direction at this point, I guess. Compared to what we were doing a moment ago. Oh, you know what's funny is that I'm not specifically inclined to change the lighting source. I usually have like, well, oh yeah, no, I probably shouldn't have like a distinct lighting source here. I should probably just use the shading for the edges is basically, I think, the right approach here. Ooh, neither of those are the correct tool. So I'm not actually like merging the legs together intentionally. What I'm doing is to change the definition of legs. Oh man, it's definitely not there yet. Oops, wrong tool. Maybe more like that. Alright, so yeah, I guess with shading you can make things thicker without making them too much thicker. Oh, and the feet. Doop-a-doop. Better, I guess. Kind of. Yeah, I think I just need I definitely need to change the character. For one thing, I'm still not sure what exactly is happening with these legs. No, that looks weird. I don't. Legs aren't exactly straight. Legs don't go just from the waist directly to the ground. Legs have a slight shape to them, but I don't know if I can really represent that here. It just looks. I think it just looks more weird than anything. If I try and do that, that could be worse, I guess. It's not literally the worst thing ever. I think there's too much contrast on the legs because the only reason I had that much contrast before was the animation in SideQuest makes it really hard to tell what the legs are doing unless you're very deliberate about it. So yeah, I think for a still image we won't need to go quite as extreme. So I don't know, kind of. We might be moving in not literally the worst direction, I guess. Man, pixel art is hard, you guys. It's not what I'm doing is not taxing in any way, but I'm sure not coming out with good results. So it's not strenuous. It's just challenging. Oh yeah, I didn't give him his bow. I could give him his bow. I could try to give him his bow. Let's see how this will go. Would you like a bow? That follows the exact line of the face, which makes the face look even weirder. Even weirder. I would not have expected that to be possible, but it made the face look way weirder. So wait, what if it instead went up more? Maybe that's better. It can, yeah. Instead of just making the face look weird, it can obscure some of it and oh, actually though, no. The top half can't really define the curve of the bow because the curve of the bow. Oh, this should still work. Hypothetically, it's an equivalent curve, is it? No, it's not. I lied. No, the equivalent curve would in fact cut into the ground. So, all right, let's yeah, we can't hold it perfectly upright like that. We have to hold it at an angle, I guess. So yeah, I'll resolve the back half of the bow first. I don't know. I guess it's hey, congratulations, 9 adventures. That's some top-notch tree climbing you got there. Alright, so maybe, yeah, actually, I guess I can use a similar curve to what I had a second ago. Oh. Wait. I just did you guys see the video of the archer? You know the one I'm talking about. The video of the archer. Did you guys see it? I'm trying to remember which side. You know the video, the archer video. I think the string goes on the. It has to go on the inside. The string is supposed to go on the inside of the arm. So hypothetically, or maybe this bow just won't have a string, but it would also look weird if I made it so that the bow. I should probably draw this bow on a separate layer because I'm probably going to want to change what's underneath it separately. Yeah, so I'll just have to remember that I'm doing that. Oh, but I can't delete. Ugh. I should really be using like a better pixel drawing program. I'm pretty sure I have one installed too. It's kind of the sad part. Alright. What? Oh, yeah. Sample from image. Wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna make the bow like cover the face more or something. Wait, no, what was I gonna do? I could extend the forearm forward further, maybe? Because like if the forearm came like that. No, I still wouldn't want to move the bow much further forward. So, I don't know. Doop-a-doop. Yeah, it's tough. Maybe I should draw the string first. Oh, and I tend to draw my bows like really curved, like really like exaggeratedly curved. But like that's not what like bows look like in their natural state. Like bows get curved when you draw them, but like the actual curve to a bow before you like pull it back is not nearly as much. So all right, I should just keep that in mind and just be very moderate with how I curve this bow. Kind of like that. Oh wait, actually, yeah. No, it might just actually be helpful to just draw the curve first, and then like do the pixel justification. Because like I think that's like roughly, except like coming forward a little further. I think that's roughly. Oh yeah, so no, not like that exactly. More like that maybe. Oh, but yeah. Oh gosh, the only way I think the only way I can like delete these pixels is to select and delete. Yeah. All right. Yeah. High tech. Super high tech. Wait, I took off too much there. Or from the wrong side. Yeah, no, I shouldn't be taking that off. I should just use the other shade for the bow. So yeah, those ones are not drawing over the hand. Yeah, I don't know, something like this. So yeah, again, if you're not drawing something 1 pixel width, like your alternative is to draw 2 pixels width, and that's like slightly awkward. I probably should not be trying to draw the bow. I could give this adventure something else to deal with instead of a bow. I don't think I have enough contrast going on either. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. I was gonna say I should look at the smaller version of it, but this isn't actually gonna be very small. It's actually gonna be very big, so it doesn't really matter what the smaller version looks like. Fun. All right. Oops. Doop-a-doop. Oops. Oops. Nope. I don't know. This isn't the worst thing ever. That didn't help that. Um, uh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I should well, so even if I don't have the bow, I should still put like a strap across the torso. Otherwise the torso just looks really plain. I don't know if that helps. That might not be especially much better. Yeah, it's kind of freeing that I don't actually have to be making pixel art. Because what I'm making is art that blows up well. Like that looks good at this scale. Huh. I'm not really using the face. Like, there are all these like pixels right here that I'm just not using. Those are the things that are like standing out to me now. So like I could so those are my options. I don't think the face is actually fully, or the whole head region is very well defined though. Like the ear is like, or like this whole area up here is supposed to be like the ear hypothetically, but I think there's just like too much of it. And then I think I drew the head too big because of that. I'm really tempted to call this like the first try, and then like and then try something else. Huh. All right, so let's let's save this as like projects, miscellaneous. I should make a folder for this stuff. So this is I don't know, panel poster. Yeah, I should be saving these in here. So this is this is like char 0, I'll call it. And I'm just gonna organize some of these files real quick. Projects, journey evolve, or no, whoops. That's where I always go, but that's not where I'm trying to go right now. Panel poster. Oh, well, I guess I was gonna move some of these other things. I'd have to close them. Actually, no, I never saved this one, so I don't have to move that one. Oh yeah, all the other ones that I saved, I closed, I think. Oh, except for the Inkscape stuff. So let's save this real quick. And then, yeah, all this device stuff I can move into the panels folder. And then, where's the other stuff I did today? Was that all of it? That might have been all of it, apparently. So that was all the stuff that I did today. Yeah, okay. So, good. So, I'm gonna try and be, more, I was gonna say I was gonna try and be, I should be more judicious with, like how I spread out, like, the pixels, or, like, excuse me. I was thinking I should be more, like, judicious about how I, like the face, for example. Like, there was this big area in the center of the face that I wasn't really using. And, maybe I shouldn't go with the fantastic. Maybe I should go with, maybe I should go, like, more modern. Because, I I kind of like the idea of having the character at a computer rather than doing like the matrixy like ones and zeros thing. So maybe I'll try that instead. So file, file new. What is this? This is 24 by 24, I think. Actually, I should make it wider than that. Because if I'm going to actually add in like the props, then I'll want to draw those too. So, canvas size. What is the relative dimensions? Like I can't take up the entire space. Like this is roughly. I mean, these aren't exact measurements, but this is like roughly the dimensions of the image of the overall image. And so, like, what percentage? Excuse me. What percentage of the screen do I want to take up with this stuff? I think the answer is like this much, because like about. Excuse me. About. About this much ish. Because I think I want to have a clean edge down this edge of the screen. Maybe not. Maybe like once I put this text in, I'll realize that I don't actually want a clean edge, and I can just like use some more extra like cell phones and tablets, like fill in the empty space or whatever. But yeah, I think it'll be roughly like this. So this is a 300-ish by like 250-ish kind of. Not exactly, but so that would imply that I want it to be like roughly. Like, if it had a height of 5, it would have a width of 6. But it doesn't have a height of 5; it has a height of 24. So, like 30, I guess. Whatever. I think 29 would be closer, but I want to do that row of pixels again. Although actually, I should probably do that along the top this time. So yeah, maybe 29 is fine. Canvas size. So yeah, let's make it width of 29. Actually, we can go 30, because it's okay if it goes a little bit off the edge. Oops, wrong dimension. It's better to extend like slightly too far off the edges of the image than to leave like a weird gap on either side. So yeah, the width goes up to 20 or 30 pixels. All right, so he could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse, I guess. Oh, it's tough to since I saw the like original one, like with like good looking pixel art. Then it's weird. Just for fun, let's see what he looks like in that other. So hold on. Oh yeah. So wait, resize. Nearest neighbor. So 24. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, okay, wait, hold on. So I have to use this is the flattened version. I have to open up this version, because how tall is this one? This whole image is 2,000 pixels tall. So 2,000 divided by 24. Actually, I guess I don't want it to be literally the whole height. No, not quite the whole height. So like calculator. Excuse me. It's like, I don't know, like 1900 divided by 24. 80-ish. I'll just do times 80. Alright, so image, resize, nearest neighbor by percentage, 8,000. Yeah. There we go. Alright, that worked. So now copy this. No, not this one. This one, paste this, get rid of these for now. Actually, I can get rid of these layers. I don't need those. Oops. Get rid of these, and then in this layer paste. What? What the heck? Oh, oh, right. I was working on separate layers. But then also, why did that come out so small? I thought I multiplied it by 80. Maybe I only multiplied it by like 8 or something. Hold on, undo. Yeah, it's only 480 pixels tall. Maybe I just typoed it or something. But either way, I can flatten these layers first. Yeah, image resize by percentage. Oh, maybe I can't do 8,000. Yeah, oh, it just drops it down to 2,000 because apparently 2,000 is the maximum. So I'll just do 2,000 and then times 400. Image resize by percentage 400. There we go. Yeah, good. All right, copy that. And then oops, not wrong one. Over here, get rid of that. Paste this in. Maybe I should draw this directly underneath the. I don't know. I guess this is kind of okay. I guess because I was just thinking like yeah, actually this works out pretty okay. Yeah, I do need to kind of think of this image as like cut into fourths because like the face. I mean, it just like coincidentally. Why would you chase ducks? I actually I wouldn't suggest chasing ducks because you don't actually get any experience for chasing ducks. Pro tip. Yeah, that option was in there as like kind of a MacGuffin. So you're on the right track, Grimball Twitch. All right, so actually, yeah, I guess when I redraw this, I'll probably want to keep it roughly the same dimensions, I guess, as like in terms of like how much space the character occupies, because I made the hat too big, and I was like thinking to myself, oh, I made this hat way too big, but that actually kind of works out because you know now the face is like squarely centered around the whatevs. Good choice, Grimball. Sorry, I'm gonna mute the microphone for a second. I'm not actually going anywhere. I will be right back. Sorry for the delay. All right. Yeah. I guess I should keep in mind how much space I actually have, because like yeah, in the other image I basically cut it off. Here, I'm gonna make a new layer just to show, because this is the layer with this is the image with the layers. So good job, perfect uproot, perfect corral. You guys are just like the real deal. Or maybe you are farmers in real life. I don't know. So yeah, right. So it doesn't extend. All right, that's okay in terms of. Oh, that's okay in terms of the sizing. Oh yeah, all right. Because the character art I was looking at before was a lot wider. Like the characters were a lot more stout. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier to fit like a character of this size like instead, I think. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. No, I feel okay about it, I guess. Because like yeah, it does kind of line up nicely. And so I'll just now I have like, all right, yeah, right. So Yeah, wow. Like I could even move this character back a little bit because whoops. Because like the cutoff for the cutoff of the edge is like if I lined it up so that I'm just like looking relative to like this little mess of mobile devices here, like you can see like a good corner of that other TV in the background. So like, I mean, again, I don't think I'm gonna actually keep like the feather on the hat because that because if I get rid of that, I can like shave off a few more pixels. But like, I mean, just the way it's lined up, like, excuse me, that oh, interesting. It might not. It was just as I was talking, it just occurred to me it might not be a bad idea. Excuse me, to sorry, to make the new arrangement of like how these screens might be set up in the final version because it's gonna change a bit or it's gonna matter. I guess I can do that last. I guess like one of the last things I can do is like, yeah, you know what I can do as one of the last things. Oh, I wonder if I can let me open up Inkscape again for a second because like I mean hypothetically like one of the last things I could do would be to file open panel poster device tiles 1 paste. No, that's yeah. There we go. All right, yeah. So like one of the last things I could do is object lower to bottom. Oops, not. Sorry, I didn't mean to go all the way down. But like, well, okay. Actually, hold on. Object lower to bottom. Yeah, like one of the last things I can do is just like once I have like the pixel art set up, I can plop it in here and then move the monitors around so that it frames it the way I want it. So like for example, it might be okay to have like these mobile devices right here because like if the character's face like fits cleanly in here, then like maybe the computer that the character's working on won't like because like you don't press your face against a computer in order to use it. So like, if there's a computer in this scene as well, like it'll probably like fill these other monitors over here. So that might be doable. Yeah, so I huh. So computer. If I'm gonna put a computer in this scene, I I just feel like that's a little weird. Probably. I don't know. Okay, so we have these iconic representations of like the monitors and the TVs and the mobile devices, and then we have this pixelated representation of like the game scene. And so is it is it gonna be weird to have a I'm thinking it might be weird to why blending the pixel art and the high resolution white frames? Yes. That is a good question. And it's actually kind of what I was just like coming to myself was so I had come to terms with the fact that I am blending the two, but then like yeah I was just thinking like well am I really pushing it if I what like try so then render like a computer in the pixelated form showing up on the TVs. Oh yeah, so I guess I don't know if it's as clear anymore, but it's certainly not clear here. The difference between what we're seeing here and what we're seeing over here in where was it? It was over in Paint. Is that in this version? I guess it's not very noticeable. Oh, partly because I changed the color. Oh yeah, so hold on, let me change the color back real quick. Maybe that will help. Deselect. Color pick. This layer. Spill. This color. Except spill it. Sampling the layer. And then let's do that down here as well. Yeah, so I don't know if it's really coming across. Actually, maybe it'd come across clearer if this layer was a different color. So maybe this. What just happened? Why is that not? Oh yeah, yeah, right. No, spill this color. Um, what are you doing? Why are you not working? Oh, right, cause. Oh my gosh. Paint on it. Your stupid sampling modes. How they're tied between. Yeah. Oh, so I don't know if it's. Yeah, maybe it's just not coming across, but like, this image is like, the image, like the pixelated image, is huh? Maybe it's not. The pixelated image is actually underneath the TVs, sort of. It, but like not even just that, but like the maybe I should do. Wait, what if I did the lighter? What if I did just the lighter color all the way across? Oh yeah, sorry. The thing that I'm referencing is sorry, sorry. My brain can only do so many things at the same time. I'm trying to stay productive, but I'm trying to answer the question as well. Yeah, I don't know if it's clear now, but like the it's not supposed to necessarily be like that this character is like standing behind like a set of frames as much as like these monitors are like displaying. So yeah, the monitors shouldn't be purple. The background of the monitors shouldn't be purple actually. I think that's yeah, no, that yeah. All right. I think that'll help. All right, so let's spin the color wheel here and go with like this instead. I think this should help. So yeah, so the idea, I don't know if this, hopefully this makes it at least a little more clear, is that essentially like what's on the monitors is like basically like the monitors are all kind of like, oh, Grimald says be right back. So I guess I'm probably talking to myself here, but yeah, I mean this was a good time to come to that because yeah, the monitors, it's basically like supposed to be like as if like there are all these monitors like adjoined, and they are together rendering this image. Like so, for example, like in these cracks that you can see, like you still see purple between the monitors, even though the image is green, because like it's supposed to be like these are the images like on these shared devices. Or, like this is like the image rendered across these devices. And hopefully it'll make more sense once we get to the point where it's like more than just this one character standing on screen. So hopefully that'll help. Alright, so I'll stop worrying about the framing of the panels because like we saw in Inkscape, once I'm done drawing the art, I can bring it over here and rearrange it accordingly. And then yeah, so let's like I started to do, let's work here. But yeah, like we realized here, let's not use purple for the backgrounds. Let's use like a bluish color might be good. The blue, yeah, I actually kind of like that a little bit. The blue and the purple together. And I can always change that. It's not that. Hey, event time. It's not that hard to retroactively change like the background color, but yeah, something like this. I am hosting a panel at PAX East this year. It's exciting. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm drawing a poster. Is how excited I am. Despite the fact that I've never done pixel art before and I've never drawn a poster before, I was like, I know, I know what I'll do. Oh wow. I like the Zero. I like that it's shaping out as like an action pose. It's got like the arm across. Plus the facial expression says you know, like, I don't know, that person looks like they're ready for business. Sorry, you did say the character's name earlier, but I blanked already. I do remember that they're from Fairy Tail, the anime. Actually, before I forget, I should I should add that to my list of things to check out. I think, sorry, I'm just going to switch over to Facecam for a second because I don't think I'm supposed to show. I was thinking like, oh, I could, what? Oh, wow. I almost accidentally opened 21 tabs at the same time. Fortunately, Chrome is like, are you sure you want to open 21 tabs at the same time? Alright, so, I think, yeah, it's on Hulu. That's cool. Oh, and look, there's the pink-haired character. Again, I forget the name. But, cool. Yeah, I was just adding it to my favorites list, so that way I'll actually remember to check it out. It would be impolite of me to show that on stream. Alright, excuse me. I remember to enable my microphone, right? Okay. One time, I muted my microphone and forgot to unmute my microphone. Now I'm slightly nervous that I'll do that again. But, alright, is this color... Huh. Well, actually, yeah, let's try this color over here. Let's try the new palette over here. Oh, because the new palette is much lighter. That's the other thing I noticed about, one thing I noticed about SideQuest recently is that, like, the colors are relatively dark. I mean, I guess I did that to myself. I just like, I don't know. Like, something about dark clothes, like, read as, like, cooler than, like, lightly colored clothes. I'm not making this up. This is, like, an actual thing. Like, the way people perceive the quality of a clothing item has a lot to do with, like, the depth of the color to it. So I think that's why I tend to, like, when I try and make something look nice, I make it look dark. Yeah, no, these colors are very bright. Oh, yeah. So, right, I actually made these colors too bright. I made these colors too bright because actually, yeah, when I was trying stuff, I was, like, trying to get when I couldn't figure out, like, why the colors weren't working together, I went overboard a little bit. I don't think I want to go this bright. I mean, I could go this bright if I wanted to. I just have to change the color of the buttons because the buttons are darker now than the rest of it. Let me see if I can sell it with, like, the darker color. Because I like the original purple color. And if I can use the original purple color, that would be neat, I guess. Whoops, I'm sampling from the layer. But I want to sample from the image, and now I want to sample from the layer because I'm about to use the spill pan tool. Least favorite thing, by far least favorite thing about paint.net. It might read better with the lighter colored purple. And that might be okay. That might be fine. And I don't even have to use, like, that exact color purple. But it's, like, vibrant, which is nice. And it does read okay like this. Although then, yeah. There's that chirp. Oh, thank you, fanboy. So maybe I will try and go with the lighter color. Oh yeah, so then, yeah, I was just thinking, if I do go with the lighter color, then I probably will want to lighten up the palette of the character. Just because, like, right now... Oh, wait. No, but the thing I liked about... No, maybe I'll keep the character like that. Maybe? I don't know. Because the thing that, yeah, the reason that I think the reason that I like the lightened purple is that the, like, these little nooks between the monitors are more clearly not part of the background image. They stand out more as instead being part of the purple background. I mean, the other thing I can do is, like, I can put more space between the monitors if I felt like it. Like, I think they're, like... I mean, right now they're, like, very thin. So, like, you don't really get the sense that there's actually, like, much purple between the monitors. Like, it doesn't necessarily come across... Oh, and so maybe I don't want to do a clean line here either. Because if I don't do a clean line, then that will help emphasize the fact that there's purple, like, there's purple in the spaces between the monitors. I don't know. Uh, so many things to consider. Yesterday, I sat down and I started on this, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just bust this out in like no time. I'll just make this real quick." And then all I actually accomplished yesterday. Uh, uh, fan club. All right. Sorry. um. Yeah. I don't have to make any like final decisions right now. Let me see the darker color one more time. Oops, that's not the darker color. Darker color. Darker color. Lighter color. Darker color. I think I do prefer the light. Huh. Darker color. Lighter color. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can make this decision right now. I'm just gonna leave it. I really want it to work like this. There's just a fun reason why I want it. Why I want to keep this purple if I can. Keep this color purple if I can. So maybe I'll try it with this, and then I'll have that that other color as my fallback, just in case. Either way, I need to redraw this character. Oh, but I do like the positioning of the face, as it turns out. So I was thinking of just starting from scratch and actually changing the proportions, but instead I will start not from scratch. And I do need to make it smaller again though. This picture is supposed to be 24 pixels by 24 pixels. All right, so I will keep the face. Change like other stuff about the character, but keep the face. Thank you. So right, yeah. So now, let's take off the silly. Let's take off that silly hat, because we don't need that anymore. And then I don't know how we're gonna resolve the head, because like for side quest I like never draw hair, so like I don't even know how to draw hair. Oh. You know, it would be ridiculously dumb of me. Like, one of the dumbest things I've ever done in my entire life. I could actually decide now. I could decide right here and now, like, what I'll be wearing to the panel. And then just draw this. I could draw me. Dressed as I will be for the panel. Sorry, I'm not going to do that, but it just occurred to me, like, I just had the dumbest thought in the world, and it occurred to me that I could do that if I wanted to. I could just draw me going to the panel. I could just draw me as game dev. Deving up some games. Sorry, I'll be okay. It's it's just gonna take me a second to figure out, or to I just have to take a moment to come to terms with the fact that I came up with such a dumb idea. I'll just draw me right now. Oh, I'm wearing a purple shirt. Oh wait, but I'm not supposed to have a purple background. I'm supposed to have a blue background. So I can have a purple shirt. Whoa! Oh no! Paint.net does this really weird thing where if you spill a color, and then move to another, and then like use the dropper tool immediately after you spilled. Oh no, it didn't do it now. But like, maybe you have to change images in order to do it. All right, so I'm gonna dropper tool. I'm gonna dropper tool. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna dropper tool. Purple, right? So we'll pick the purple that we want. Image. Actually, yeah, hold on. I'll just undo the brown because we know we don't want that. Uh, yeah. Okay. So. Oh, okay. The purple's back. All right. So I spill the purple, right? So now I spilled the purple. So I move over to another image, and like I use the color picker. I don't. I hope this is a bug. So I picked dark brown, I picked light brown, I picked the white, and I picked the dark black. And if I go back here, it's the dark black color. If I hit undo, it goes to the white color, and then the brown color, and then the other brown color. It's like it's weird. It keeps it. I don't know. I hope that's a bug because like that's a maybe I don't know. I don't know what that's about. It's weird, is what I'm saying. All right. Uh. So. Oh yeah. I came here for a reason. I came here to get the background color. Oh, sampling layer, sampling image. There we go. And then spill here. No, what have you done? What have you done? Oh, why would it do that? Why? Why, I ask? Oh, wait. Oh, blending mode. Oh. None. Where's blending mode? None. Where's the option for blend? Oh, anti-aliasing disabled. Yeah, there we go. All right. That's better. All right, so, I don't know what to draw, for this character, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm just gonna try stuff. Whatever. Oh, I probably should do the palette thing that I did before. Where, like, I kept track of the colors, so that if I... Well, no, I mean, I guess that was more important earlier when I didn't have this stuff blocked out yet, but whatever. Couldn't hurt. Okay, so, oh. Huh. It might be too meta at this point, but I was thinking I could draw this character not just standing at like a computer station, but I could actually draw the webcam pointed at the character, although that wouldn't make any sense necessarily. Because if there's a webcam pointed at the character, why is that not the perspective at which through which we're seeing the character on the screen? So I guess I won't do that part. I'll just I don't know. This like image kind of weighs on it kind of rests on a metaphor that's strained far beyond the the distance it was ever meant to stretch, but that's fine. I hope. All right. So yeah, I don't need this leather vest. I was gonna pick a more purpley color, maybe. No, purple is a bad idea. I should just pick like a reddish color or something. Something like that's not gonna be confused with the other stuff. It's like red, but not that bright, or like not that value-y. No, wait. Slightly less value-y, slightly less saturated. I don't know. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it also doesn't have to be armor, so it doesn't have to be as thick anymore. Although, actually, as soon as I did that, I realized that I probably actually want to also go in with actually, oh, maybe I'll... No, I can't use the color that dark. Can I? No, I can use this for the shading, I guess. And then, I guess I'll use, like, this color for the rest of what I would be doing here. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to give this character a hoodie, kind of, for no particular reason. Oh wait, so that color wouldn't be that dark tone. Actually, yeah. So if anything, maybe this would be here, and this would be here, and then this would be here, and Uh, yeah, kind of like that. And then I guess it's weird that that one pixel is missing, so we'll put that one in. And then oh yeah, and then I guess probably help to have that. I was just like, I don't know what to draw. I'll see what I look like. It's like a pixel character. I don't know if it came out quite right, quite perfect or anything, but yeah. Also, I don't know. I don't think the I don't like with this, with just this with like pixel art again. Like I don't know how to do a lot of things, and one of the things I don't know how to do is how to make it how like to possibly differentiate like any sort of like layers of clothing. Oh wow, yeah, that leather armor was really thick. It's like without that, I think well, that's not right. But yeah, it's funny. It changes the shape of the torso. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how exactly. Trying to figure that out. Oops. No. I feel like that's too thin. Oh no. Apparently, that leather armor. I just don't know. That's probably not correct. It was probably supposed to stay more like how it was. Oops. Yeah. It's probably... No, I just look hunchbacked. And I say I, but... not that this character is supposed to be me, per se. That looks just like... That looks like strangely hunchbacked. I don't know. Maybe that's better? I really can't tell. But like when I get rid of that, I'm like, I should get rid of another one. And then I'm like, oh, I should just get rid of this whole line. But then it's like, no, that's too thin. That's way too thin. Maybe... Huh. I mean... Huh. I don't know. I like... Yeah, it's one of those, like, there's no in-between with pixels. It's either, like, all one size. Like, I mean, like... Maybe... Wait, what do I want to do? No, maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. Maybe it's okay if I look a little hunchback. A little hunchback, it'll just add to the, it'll just add to the impression that this is a programmer. You can tell it's a programmer because they're slightly, or you can tell it's a game dev because they're slightly hunchbacked. That's my plan, I think. I probably should not go as far with like this though. I think that was probably slightly too much. Although now that actually doesn't look better per se. Maybe just like that. Maybe that's better. Although it's funny, like I call this hair now, but like it doesn't look much different than the than how the hat looked. Than the pointed. It's pretty much just the pointed cap, except slightly smaller. And I'm pretty sure I used the same colors for it, so. I don't. Yeah. I feel like this. Wait, maybe that's better. No, not that. Oh man. All right. Well, I guess I'll just have to cheat it. I feel like this corner, like, the shoulder, like, should be shaded partly. Can you move the head up more to give the no? I like the position of the I like the position of the head, and that's because when you line it up, like the head just like peeks right through the monitor. Whereas if I scooch the head up a little bit, it would be like it would be more like I don't know. I guess that's not bad, but I personally prefer it like this. I think. Plus, I don't want the torso to be longer. Like, when I look at this, I don't think to myself, I want the torso to be longer. I mean, I don't know, it might not hurt, but I think, like, if I made the torso a click longer, I'd probably want the legs to be a click longer. And then it would be 2 pixels off from how I want it. So, I'll probably just live with it, I guess. I could make myself really fat if I wanted to. I can make myself so fat that you can't even see my hand. Just like you can't. Basically what I'm doing right now is just trying to figure out how pixels work. I guess. Oh, I don't wear white pants. I guess, like, I do have one pair of slacks that this could represent, but again, it's not actually meaningful that this could look reminiscent of, like, how I look. But I am certainly amused by that possibility. Alright. So I'm gonna leave that like that for now. And then oh wait, what if my hoodie was unzipped? I don't know if that's better or not. Might be a little bit better. Oh, wait. Maybe that's why I'm hunchbacked. Nope, I'm not hunched because oh, new follower. I was like, wait, what? I know that sounds. Grimble, hey, thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. I I heard the sound and I almost just tuned it out. Like I almost just like zoned past it. Yeah, what if I could make this very clearly a hoodie? I don't know if that's very clear. What if I could make it very clearly a hoodie? Wouldn't that be nice? Wait, what if it was like... No. No, I don't think that's a priority. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it makes the hunch look slightly less weird. No, it makes it look more weird. Oh, wait, what if my neck was just thicker? No, wait, that's supposed to be my ear. That's not supposed to be... It's not supposed to be... Oops. It has a really thick neck. I don't know if I could handle that much neck. Or just... Wait, what if I just have like a collar on my shirt? Could this read as a collar? I don't think that's working either. I don't know. Sorry. It's just funny to see me looking like incredibly dumb. No. It's probably better how it was before. Or actually wait. No, that part I think that part was fine. Alright. I should really stop with this. I should really get the rest of it. Thank you, Grandma. I'm glad I provide a meaningful service. Alright, so yeah, to get... Oh, man. I think, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get this to read. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, in terms of, like, the layout of, like, the laptop, like, it would fit, like... Oh, whoa, hands are way down here. So, like, I guess it would have to be... I guess it can be just, like, oversized a little bit, right? It can be, like... Like, here's the keyboard. That came out really bad. It's like, well, for one thing, I can get rid of this, band of pixels here. Whoops. I can get rid of that band of pixels as long as I remember to spill the background. Oops. Sampling mode layer. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I guess the, in terms of what I was like thinking of for the like the dimensions of the laptop, or like the workstation. Yeah, I think again I'm calling it a laptop because I work on a laptop personally, but no, the like the workstation or whatever it is can be like brush size big, can be like so like keyboard height, and then yeah, maybe I'll just make it like exaggeratedly big so that like you have all this space to figure out what the heck is going on there. And then yeah, I don't know how I'm even gonna draw this, so that'll be interesting. And like it's presumably like sitting on something or like standing on something, so it's not just like floating in the air, right? So I should probably come down. I don't know. Maybe I could draw like a desk or something. I can try and draw. I shouldn't make promises about what I can or can't draw. Yeah, I have room. I have room because like don't forget. Oh yeah, like so like yeah, I literally have like I have like this whole space like from here to the from like the like this whole space is like free. Like this like there's nothing going here unless I put this here. So I actually in fact kind of want to oh, I'm lying to you. I'm lying to everyone's face because I cut off some of these monitors. So yeah, actually you're somewhat right in that I actually yeah, I only have oh, interesting. Yeah, I only have these ones to work with because right, when we made this version, we hacked off the edge, including all of these like wait here, I'm just gonna cover them up for now. What? Oh, image. Right, so new layer up here, rectangle tool. Whoops, not a circle, a rectangle. Yeah, right. I did. Right, so I don't have as much space as I was just saying a second ago, but so the other thing I can do is so like for example, yeah, like I mean this layout is like a good amount of arbitrary too, because like right, I can like I can, as we were seeing in Inkscape, I can once I have like a drawing, I can move everything around. So it's like for example, I actually can like I can pull the character like this far back, and of course I'll rearrange the panel, the monitor, so you can still see his face. Like maybe I'll put a TV like right in front of the face, so that way it lines up better. And then so that means that so like if the character stood that far back, then I think that's still in a reasonable space. Then yeah, let's see roughly what that would look like over here. So the character stands oops, wrong tool. Character stands like here, about somewhere around here. Then yeah, now I have this much space to draw the to draw the laptop. So yeah, so I don't have like all the space in the world, but I do have a good amount. So right, and then I guess yeah, the important thing to keep in mind will be that oh yeah, and I guess if I wanted to just get way too cute with this, which I don't know, maybe I do, but if I wanted to get way too cute with this, I could have like, okay, so the keyboard is like here, right, rough thereabouts, and then the monitor is like here or thereabouts, and then if I wanted to, I could have the monitor only come up this high, and then if I wanted to, I could put, oh, I was gonna say I could put a webcam on top, but now that I think about it, like how am I gonna convey a webcam in pixel art? Like I could put like several dots on top of the monitor and like call it a webcam, but like no.